Welcome back to part 2 of Caves to Caves 2024.
Oh, God help me.
In this episode, we explore the silver mine in Yerranderie, cook some dinner, and settle in for a relaxing evening. Sit back and enjoy this episode.
Yeah, I don't think I'll make that mistake again. I've learnt my lesson twice.
What have you done to my car tyre? Hope this chair's okay, because when I took it out of its bag and threw the bag in the back of the ute, a pretty decent sized redback ran down the ute, but he's not with us anymore. I took a bit of a fall earlier setting the camera up and scratched my foot, and now it's bloody covered in flies. They won't leave it the fuck alone. Piss off. Piss off. I'm just going for a little drive just to look at a few of the other things here. There's some old buildings and an old aeroplane over there. I was sitting there, had every intention of just sitting back and relaxing, and just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. The flies were just ripping me, especially that bit on my foot where I took some skin off when I had a bit of a fall setting up the camera on the trail before. They just would not leave it alone, and it was driving me mad, and I couldn't sit there screaming F off at flies over and over because there's other families camped nearby. So I'm just finding something to do till it gets a bit darker. So this here is actually an airstrip for Yerranderie. Look at it. Look at it. Pinners. Pinners. You gotta come check this out. You can look straight down into the mine shaft. So it says this bore block, Silver Peak Mine, started in 1904. And a drive depth of approximately 40 metres, 135 feet. Yielded 20 tonnes of silver, 1,700 tonnes of lead, and 563 ounces of gold. So you guys are going in for a look.
Awesome.
It's been quite a while since I've been to this actual mine site. The last time I was here was a fair while ago. It was when I was in my old Nissan X-Trail group, which I'm still in, even though I don't have the X-Trail anymore. Still friends with a few of the blokes. And actually that trip, Paul actually came with us. He rode his motorbike down, but he didn't stay the second day and come down to the mine here. And this is the first time I've been back to Yerranderie and this mine since.
Later that day. A few moments later.
Asbestos. For anybody who doesn't know, asbestos is a Greek word for a girl with a really nice bum. Asbestos.
Later that day.
Beautiful. Ah, beautiful fire. What a way to relax, eh?
A few moments later.
There's nothing just like relaxing by a fire in the morning. I might cook myself a nice piece of steak over this open fire. Yeah, steak. That's manhood for you.
Oh, God help me.
Now, this section of footage just here nearly didn't go so well. So let's just rewind for a minute and have a look at some behind the scenes footage. So here you see me set up the camera and then walk back to the car, and I begin to reverse back to line myself up for the drive-through shot. And now this is completely my own fault. I was reversing. My mirrors were a bit fogged up. I couldn't see exactly where I was going, and then next minute, yes, I was rather nervous in this situation. The car really did feel like it was going to go onto its side. It's one point if I didn't steer the right way to get out. So it took a minute to collect my thoughts, figure out what to do. Now, it probably doesn't look as bad on camera as what it felt, but you will see here I tried to open the driver's door to get out and better assess the situation, and I couldn't because it was just wedged against the ground. And if I tried to turn to the left to drive out, it just felt like the car was going to tip more. So I eventually had to just turn to the right, slightly drive up the embankment that was on that side and back out again. But it definitely left me feeling nervous for a few minutes there.
Yeah, I don't think I'll make that mistake again.
I've come back over this side to cook brekkie because the flies over that other side were just insufferable. Like 6 a.m. and they're covering my car already. You know what they say? Baked beans are good for your heart. Baked beans will make you fart. The more you fart, the better you'll feel. So have baked beans for every meal. Sit down to some brekkie. Got water on the boil for a cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Alrighty, got me nice, big, hefty cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee in. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Bit hot still, and some bickies. Going to enjoy this, and then we'll get ready to head on out and head home. Catch you in a few.
Cup of coffee, man, yeah.
Alright, so that's Yerranderie done. I'm really glad I came because looking at the weather today, it could be sunny. So yeah, it was supposed to rain, which clearly it's not. And have nice blue skies on the way out, I think.